Does he have... Oh, the Shy, the daily solo kill. I love it. Eating good today. T1 lost. The Shy is getting shit on by Wayward. Okay, so let's set this up. All right, we got T1 versus GenG. Now, obviously, there are things going on with T1 right now. A couple hours before this match, their head coach was fired / stepped down. So Bengi is no longer there. And Faker is injured. So he's not been playing in the most recent series. That being said, T1 still has a lot to fall back on. They have the best player in LCK in top lane, jungle, bot lane, and support. And the best player in the world as their support player. So I expect them to still perform even with the things that are going on with Faker not being there and Bengi not being the coach. So let's get into this. Let's see the draft and let's see how they play. Okay. Okay, they're banning all the Yordles. GenG with the Viego, Sejuani, Milio ban. First pick LeBlanc for Poby. By Kai'Sa. Oh, they have Kai'Sa. Okay. This champion is unbeatable, by the way. Kai'Sa is just too OP. All right, Kai'Sa, and they get Nico on 3. All right, Guma's smiling. He's in a good mood. Lee Sin picked. Bro, I would hate to play Lee Sin into this, bro. Lee Sin into Vi, Kai'Sa, Nico. I would run it down so hard. Then again, to play Lee Sin right now, you need to have like insane confidence. Alistar, Braum, Rel, Nautilus. Okay, so they want an engaged support 100%. If you're banning, well, I don't know. If you're banning Alistar, Braum, I guess what they didn't want to have happen is they thought Rakan would get banned. So what they didn't want to have happen is that they leave the Braum up, enemy team bans Rakan, and then they go Nautilus, and enemy team goes Braum. This kind of makes sense because there's not many like supports that are actually good into Rakan that are still up. And there's a couple things you can do into Rakan. You can go for things like Heimer, Varus lanes and just really try to push it in. But outside of like that or playing hard engage, it's not that easy to deal with this champion right now. And Renata, okay. I mean, conceptually, Renata makes sense. I just haven't seen Renata do anything good recently. Champion feels like it's just not that strong, but it makes sense conceptually, right? Like, enemy team wants to run into you. They have Vi, Renekton, Nico, Rakan. They have full engage comp, essentially. This will be an AD Kai'Sa probably as well. I mean, it doesn't have to be an AD Kai'Sa. It could be an AP Kai'Sa. He actually has complete... He can play whatever he wants. Carrier's champion, like, Renata is just really good into full engage like this. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Insanely rival team. All right, Poby getting the ward. All the anticipation just to flame T1. I mean, they're the best team in the world by far. They're going through a little bit of a rough patch, but form is temporary. Class is forever. Something like that, bro. I don't know. Apparently, this Poby guy wasn't even good in Academy. He was like one of the bottom 3 LCK challengers mid laners. Essentially, their Academy system. At least that's what I saw on Twitter. I don't know how accurate it is, but Wolf said that. I trust him. Lee Sin full clear into Crab. Vi full cleared as well. Bro, they full clear so much more in the LCK. I mean, full clear is good. Just depends on the game. With these lanes, yeah, definitely full clear. All right, Owner's just basing on a ward. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Owner is just here? Wait, why is Owner here? Wait, like what's going on? What the f?
There's the grand entrance though, and Owner's taking so much damage.
Hey, yo, hey!
Delight is gonna survive in
hell nah.
Underneath the turret, they have no health.
Whoa, Guma's not gonna take. They're not gonna go. Okay, whatever, bro. Oh, and mid solo killed. Wait, look at Poby's reaction. My man's going through it. Look at Poby's reaction. He physically cringed. Look at Owner's decision to come dive bot here. Like, they're trying to dive on this wave. They don't have mid coming or anything. It's Xayah Rakan. I mean, I guess it can't, or sorry, Rakan Kai'Sa. I guess it could work if they played it better, but they definitely need Carrier to tank if they're going for it. But this is like mega risky because he full cleared down, so his camps are up top side. So like you're all in on this gank working. If this gank doesn't work, FF quickly. But like the thing is, the timing's not even there. Like look at when the wave crashes and Lee Sin is not here. Like if Lee Sin is right here with Carrier as this wave crashes, then they can look for this potentially, and they spread out. Carrier starts tanking. He can even suicide for it. Like essentially what you need to do here, or what your goal is just to kill the AD, right? It doesn't matter if the support lives. It doesn't matter if you go 1 for 1. You don't need to 2-0 dive them. The whole idea here is that you just kill the AD on the wave and then he just misses multiple waves. I mean, Poby got solo killed by Chovy. Like, that obviously happened, but him getting solo killed has nothing to do with what just went on in that 3v2 dive. Like, it'd be mega unfair to just be like, but it's like Poby's fault. Like, I mean, he's not playing well, but it doesn't mean that.
See what happens here. Gets hit by the Q. Flash is good. Pobia hits the turret. Or gets hit
Oh, that's so fucking sad. Try to solo Chovy, play safe, bro. Yeah, he should just show up and like not even play the game. He should be like, that's Chovy. I'm not gonna try to solo kill Chovy, and then he should just do nothing. That's a good mentality.
Oh dear, there's the Hex Flash. The Grand Entrance comes forward. Delight immediately battle dancing away. The Flash has to be used.
What does T1 do from this point? They can't contest the second Drake. They have to give this Drake. They're down too much. Static Shiv's already completed on Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa goes AP this game because enemy team has counter engage, which makes sense, right? Like, Renata is counter engage, and his whole team is already engaged, and he doesn't want to index too much into that identity when he could also, like, give them a poke advantage. So Owner knows that he's sacking this. This is good by Owner. Going top here.
GenG, because they've got a Nico, is now Zeus getting aggressive onto Doran.
Doran should be safe though. He should understand that team is gonna sack Drake here. There's no way that they'll fight this Drake. I mean, Poby got like solo killed trying to be aggressive, which is like honestly okay. Like, he's been playing the lane fine. Like, he made one mistake, but like it didn't affect how this game was playing out. The bot dive is the worst part of this game for T1 so far. T1, they're not in a good position here.
The fake version in, and it looks like
they might get it, but they're going to lose mid turret for it. We saw OMG make the same mistake earlier today. Oh, actually, they don't lose mid turret? Okay. I mean, the turret's almost dead, though. They lose bot. I mean, they're just losing so much gold on the map. Like, look at the gold before this sequence. The gold before this sequence, they're down like 2k. And then this sequence happens, and they're down 4k because they're losing farm on mid and top. And bot. Like, they're actually losing, like... Well, I mean, they catch some of the farm here, but yeah.
Down here, one up here, and in mid, and it looks like Chovy's not quite able to get this one. They will stop.
GenG can just stay in their lanes, and they're going to slowly get these turrets. Mid turret will drop whatever GenG wants to. Because the thing is, what GenG can do here, when the turret's like this low like this turret is fake, right? Like, you can dive this really easily. They can just push top, push mid, push top, push bot, and then they can just go mid as soon as like the wave is pushed in. T1 has to catch the waves here and catch the waves like up here, and then they can always just get collapsed on, and then this mid turret can get dove really easily. And because you know the turret can get dove really easily, you just end up having to give it up. So it's a bit unlucky. Bro, take that turret.
He's sneaky.
Oh yeah. As Chovy, there's the pop loss.
All right. Poor Poby, man. There needs to be some team plays though from like T1. Like, if they just keep on playing the game like this, they're gonna end up just getting stomped. Now they're down 5k. I mean, this might be, you might be too far behind at this point. But essentially, they needed to like, if they're instead of going for Herald, I think that they need to be able to like split the map there and do something else. Or if they go for Herald, they have to fully commit topside and like use the Herald to take mid, take top. Like, they have to be trying to gain equal resource on the side of the map that they have all their players on. Because what happened there was they were losing out everything on the bot side of the map, and then mid and top were like even slash also losing. Alright, Peanut has ult here. Bro, what? Dude, he's not even invisible for this. Like, they know that Chovy is here, by the way. They can see him now, right? Like, they can see him. And Guma reacts so poorly. I mean, he ends up using Cleanse and Flash, but he just dies anyway. Where's the Renata ult? Bro, this Renata ult is terrible from Keria. But also, Keria is like in really bad position. Keria should be like behind his team here. Keria should be positioned over here. This whole setup is weird. Also, like, T1 should not be that split. If you're super split versus Vi, and yeah, people can just kill you. But this is like mega weird. Number one, Guma should be like, you've played against Nico now for a full split, or like almost a full split. You should be able to read this. You can see what's going on. And then Keria is like positioned so far away from his team, and he throws his Renata ult here while his whole team is getting f***ed.
Gumayushi has to use everything to try and escape, but the Grand Entrance was too good from Delight, and no amount of bailing out an escape in this one.
Whatever. Okay. Next situation.
That's all the way over here. Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy just gonna get out of there.
Okay.
There's a pop
Good play.
try and keep himself alive, but he may just. The kick comes through, and Chovy.
Oh no.
There's a pop blossom. Try and keep.
That's all the way over here. Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy just gonna get out of there. There's a pop blossom. Try and keep himself alive, but he may just. The kick comes through.
Oh no, that's a tragedy. Well, on the bright side, Baron doesn't spawn for 30. Fun.
Of where GenG was and how turnable that was, as Guma's not safe either.
Bro, Guma.
Worldbreaker going to come forward here as.
I mean, you're just not focused, bro. You literally just saw people die topside. You literally just saw your teammates all die here, and you're farming this wave. You're not even, like, letting it come into you. Bro, average 80 carry IQ right here. Nice. Now you're 100 HP, and you burned your ult. And now they can actually just start Baron. He's vision of all of it as well, no? Yeah, I mean, he has vision of some of it. Well, let's see. What angle did Peanut take? Yeah, I mean, he just sees Peanut do this. Wait, he just has vision of all that. Wait, he literally just sees the Vi doing this. Oh my god, it's even worse. Wait, what? He's protesting. Okay, alright, he's even worse than I thought. Damn, bro.
Now they're stuck down here. Yeah, they're closing in. Killer Instinct from Pays could get him over here as the handshake down onto Doran, but he flashes forward. Gumushi, he has to cleanse. Chovy doesn't find the Zaya, but he does have a.
Bro, the timing on the fucking ult was so bad. Alright, okay, no more Renata for Keria. No more Renata. This whole situation like was played out so terribly. Like, just where's the coordination? Like, Poby's not even in on this play. And this is not even like a play that's. I mean, Pays is not in range for this play when it starts. Like, you have Renata ult as well. Like, he just insta ults here. Guys, stopwatched. Q3. I mean, it's GG. I feel bad for Poby, honestly. Like, if his team played the way they should play, it wouldn't look like this. Team is just griefing.
Farming in mid, and Peanut can ult him over the wall. Control vision, especially successful. Keria is a Renata.
He is wandering in the top lane for some reason.
He is Renata Glass. That's what he's playing here. I don't think.
But they're actually protesting.
Control vision, especially around. Yeah. He's got a control.
Like, Baron isn't up or anything, and Keria is just walking like all the way through top lane. He's actually protesting, unironically.
He is.
He's running it down on purpose.
For some reason.
He is Renata Glass. That's what he's playing here. I don't think his chances of survival are high.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's just go to the top. This part of the top lane instead. As well, he's wasting Doran's time. He has the handshake.
Doran can
TP out a turret. He's gonna bail himself out.
Why is he there though? It's so unlike him.
That was very scary for.
I mean, this game is over. It doesn't actually matter what he does. I mean, Baron's not spawning for a while either. There's actually no reason for him to be there, but I mean, at this point, like, he's just turned his brain off, which I think is like. It is what it is. It's not like good, but I don't think it matters either.
Poby just gonna get engaged on the void seeker.
Get out of there, Poby.
But still, the CC is going to be there. The Renata once again falls down. The LeBlanc down as well, and I think this one's all over. But the Cryan as GenG just crushing T1 at every single instance. 18-1 is the kill score here. Zeus goes all out, but I think he's all out of options, to be perfectly honest. And Chovy is just getting work done here in this mid game. The next.
Wow, that was.
And you see him on cam as well here as Keria's gonna go down.
Damn, that was a depressing game, bro. That's a 1-21. What the
roster?
Not looking good for the best players individually in every single role from Spring. Okay, run it back. What was the issue? Let's see the draft adaptation. All right, so the problem was that Chovy got Nico. So we're getting Chovy off a tier 1 champion. No Nico, no LeBlanc. He's going to have to play like Annie or Ari or one of these champions that's not as good. Now, Kai'Sa taken for T1. I mean, this is a really good one too. Kai'Sa Vi, I like that. 2 really OP champions on this patch. And to be fair, this Annie pick should be a Vi or a Kai'Sa probably. What does GenG go? Cassante? They could Zyrakan. People like playing Zaya into Vi. I feel like Zyrakan into like Kai'Sa is kind of fake these days though. Because half the time you do it, you end up just having people
relatively dangerous to
go AP Kai'Sa into you, and then like the whole idea of like, oh, they're playing Kai'Sa, so they have to dive us, and I'm playing Xayah, so like every time he dives, I'm just gonna be able to ult. That whole condition of Xayah being better just ends up falling apart. Azir picked. Yeah, it's fine. So when you're seeing this, you're already thinking like AP Kai'Sa if you can draft 80 top. Nautilus is fine pick here. Rel is obviously optimal, but Rel is banned. Gragas banned as well. I'm surprised that Gragas is actually banned. On 13-12, they're banning Gragas. I feel like Gragas is not a good champion on 13-12. And Doran Jax. Okay. So this makes you not want to play K'Sante as much when you see this Jax pick. Honestly, I still think it's playable though. Like, if it's Doran playing Jax, I don't give him the credit for being able to play it that well. Are GenG forced to wear masks or something? Bro, if you just played against T1 and they played like that, you'd be wearing a mask too. That's all I'm saying. Is GP better than Gnar here? Yeah, I think GP is a better pick than Gnar. The reason he didn't pick GP is he's afraid of, like, you know, getting dove and stuff like that. Like, GP needs people to play around them to some degree. And I guess they just want to play around bot side here. But GP into Xayah Annie is pretty good. This is weird from Owner. He hovered mid after doing Raptors because Poby was getting owned by Chovy. Okay, Annie flashed on Azir mid. Azir flashes away, which is proper response. The problem here is that Jax has Pryor right now on the Gnar. Annie is more useful at this point than Azir as well. And there's no red buff on Owner here. Okay, Owner got actually the first hit here, which is really big.
He has isolated Owner, or has Owner isolated.
That's good enough. That's good enough. Take your red now. That was good by Owner defending his jungle like this.
Yeah, Will went out. Red buffs fade away.
Oh, you can actually kill mid potentially. Oh, that was a bad flash by him, but it's fine. He flashed like after his Q actually hit, but it's okay.
Does have the molten shield, but there will
Owner said, I got him, I got him.
There is going to be a dead Annie that is making an impact. Oh dear.
This is fine. Bro, just fight him, bro. Just beat his ass, yeah. He canceled an auto here, but like,
there's a counter strike. They get the
like Owner played that like so scared for no reason. This is really it from kha'zix, by the way. kha'zix still hasn't got a base off. Like as soon as you see him here, boom, and then he cancels his auto. It should just be auto E, auto, and then just like you can start backing off as Jax gets into like Q flash range. Yeah, let him know real quick.
To their name at the moment.
Yep. That is sort of closing as Chovy.
I bet you feel real good about yourself, Chovy. Bullying a 17-year-old that's shitting his pants, replacing Faker here. That's also a time where you drop full ult, by the way. If you're Chovy here and he gives you this, this is really bad by Poby walking up, by the way. You full ult this, and you just chunk him, and then your team just starts Drake. Because he's no TP. I just think that at that point, it's such a good time for Chovy to ult. You just drop full combo, he's at 30% life, you can force him into a bad back.
Alright, Doran.
Okay, Doran's just like this now? Bro, who does Doran think he is?
There is a kha'zix waiting in the wings, but...
Oh, don't walk this way, boys. Oh, no. Oh, no. But it's so uncoordinated. This Herald situation is so uncoordinated. Yeah, this is a coordination issue. This is like the first thing that I've seen where it's like, this is something you could blame on. It's not having your roster. Like, the other things are not related directly. Like maybe there's like overall it could be related to communication, like the way that they draft as a team, the way they have to play with a different player, like all that could be potentially valid. But most of like the major mistakes that were happening from T1 in the previous game was just the players playing bad. Like plays that Poby is not involved in are just going way worse than they should.
Win out on the trade in the end. Mega Gnar going to be pretty strong there, but as he gets to Mini, it is a little bit
this is crazy from Peanut.
Just,
what the f, bro?
People here, the hook is going to come down and carry a bit of
prediction from T1. Peanut's going to make a play for it again, and he protects. Zeus does have his Gnar bar.
Yeah, that's a flash forward from Doran. The bear comes down, and you can't even get Mega Gnar.
Yeah, I didn't have his ult either. It's just now coming back.
He's got to have something in the arsenal.
T1's advantage.
Does this guy play every champion in the game?
All right, Emperor's Divide is going to find Chovy. Voltbreaker doesn't.
Good play, good play.
He's really dead. Cease and desist going to come through.
Okay, good play. Punishing the no flash mid. All right, now you wait for Poby to get move. Either let him get plates or he clears this wave and walks bot. But you have no Vile, so you probably just play for mid plates here. You'll probably get one plate and then base. Force TP.
He's in trouble in this top side though.
Oh dear, yeah. Doran throws down the ultimate. He's getting aggressive as grand entrance towards Carrier. There's a vault breaker.
Bro, Carrier, what?
Oh, no, he misses.
Oh my god, it's so disgusting, bro. What the fuck?
Doran.
Oh, hell nah.
He's getting aggressive as grand entrance towards Carrier.
The R flash here, and then look at what Owner does with his Q flash.
There's a vault breaker that's going to...
Oh, he Qs into the wall, and then he just flashes over dry. Ain't no way. Hell no. God damn, bro.
Throws down the ultimate. He's getting aggressive.
Dude, this is like, I don't understand. Like, Owner's good mechanically. He's like, it's so easy to play this out. All he has to do is flash here and then Q. It's like very simple. Like, he's trying to do it at like the thickest angle of the wall instead of just flashing first and just guaranteeing the play.
But they still will get in there, but Battle Dance is going to get Delight out.
Oh my god, bro. Peanut and Delight just get to live just like that.
Does not have the ability to pull out the Mega, unfortunately.
In the meantime, Owner is back. The hook is
okay, another good play. Toby's 0-3 now. Dude, just play around Poby, man. They literally play better when they play around Poby than when they try to play around bot. All I'm saying is if 1XN is the 80 carry here, he carries these. Bro, what? We're split mapping. This is not allowed from Zeus, bro. We're split mapping.
Makes all of their advantages happen.
They literally just did Herald, bro. You literally just saw Herald die. Doesn't he just see them walk over this pink ward and they just kill him? Is that not a pink ward in that bush, bro? Is this ward misplaced or something? Is that ward misplaced, or did Zeus just let them fucking walk over the ward and just like burn his flash? And they're gonna get turret. Actually, he's gonna die. Okay, never mind. He ends up living. But like, why did he do that? I has no ult right now anyway. He still doesn't have ult. He has ult right now. So this is when Vi got ult. I don't know, they're just forcing. Like, Poby's even doing his job here. Poby's doing his job fighting off the Annie here. But Annie can't join the play. But this is just a bad play made by Owner and Carrier. I feel like the trio of Owner, Guma, and Carrier is like the worst part of the team currently. They're not playing together well at all. Like, their coordination when they're playing 3v3s, they're like losing every single situation they're involved in. Like, let's be honest, bro. If Faker was playing this series, they would still lose. They would still lose the series. They lost last time they played with Faker playing. The idea that Faker is like gonna micromanage the whole team to like some unreal degree where Carrier, Guma, and Owner are gonna play at this level and they're gonna win the series, like, ain't no way. He looks fine. He looks fine. I mean, he still has like some like rookie stuff. Like, he had like the rotation towards Herald. That was something where it's like, okay, that's coordination. That's something that you can see.
Feel pretty good about
but overall, dude, also, I don't think that they need to be like, okay, I mean, they see this. They see 3 people.
So pivotal to T1 being able to...
Guma can start walking bot.
They did have earlier in the game
and Peanut's just there first. This is actually like a pretty... I think this is a pretty decent play by T1, but it's just a good reaction from GenG. Peanut was moving insta, and then they have TP as well. Damn, bro. That's unfortunate. I actually like that play, and it still didn't work. Unlucky.
Is great as Owner. This is not a buff that you could take.
No, it is not. Another leap strike does come through, though. Counter-strike going to stun up the Vi. Does he have another? No, he doesn't.
Oh.
And Doran is going to...
You're not going to E him for your shield even? Okay. Well, that's just a solo play again. That's just a game... That is more of a game-losing play than whatever happened bot. Like, you're still fine in this game. You're down 2.5k, and then Owner just goes for blue, gets killed by the Jax, and now enemy team gets free Baron. And now your game is really because they're going to go from being up 3k gold to being up like 7k just off this. Because they can get mid and bot turrets for free before Soul. I mean, it's really, yeah, it's really bad. Just start, okay, alright. I think they should have just started Baron here, but let's see what they do instead. They kill Carrier. I mean, Owner's up in 17. Just go back and do Baron. Baron is mega free, by the way.
T1, they're just not willing to give, but there's nothing they can do. No Narbar.
Yeah, grand entrance going to come through. That is going to be a Mega Gnar. So,
bro, what is Zeus doing, actually? Like, he thinks they can contest this? Like, they're going to contest this, or what?
They're just not willing to give, but there's nothing they can do. No Narbar.
Yeah, grand entrance going to come through. That is going to be a Mega Gnar.
Hey,
So,
this is contestable? Vi is literally in base. They're one-shotting Baron. Like, you know the Baron's gone. You have AP Kaisa and a Azir 3v5.
A little bit more of that topside meta that we've seen starting to develop. As I'm gonna have to hold that.
All right.
In goes Carrier. Looks
wow, they have no damage here.
A lot of damage. That is gonna be
Poby killed Rakan. I wonder if Poby could have stepped up and helped. I mean, he has stopwatch though. Chovy has stopwatch, so he has the ability to stopwatch there, obviously.
Picks up the triple here. Gumayushi now after him. It's Zeus.
Okay.
On the kill, but they still will all die. And GenG,
all right, it's over.
Yes, they lose.
Just like that. I don't know. T1 was actually like, this game was much better than the other one. They could have definitely won this game. They just didn't need to get like going for blue buff there. It's such a worthless blue buff. Like Oner just, I don't know. He just lost the whole game going for this blue buff. I mean, there's definitely some mistakes, but I mean, this game was fine. But yeah, when you look at the situation with T1, there is like, you can tell they're playing emotionally. When you watch how Guma, Oner, and Carrier are all interacting, they used to have like a level of like precision in all the plays that they're executing that right now is just not there. And obviously things are going on, so it's probably weighing on their mental. No Bengi, no Faker, so like maybe that's just affecting them. But like I feel like those are the people that need to step up. Zeus, I don't know what's going on with the champion pool. They're leaving R5 for like a Gnar from Zeus, and Gnar is not even like that great right now, so I'm not really sure about that. That being said, I think they need to figure out what's going on in like the 3v3 bot, because jungle support, controlling vision, making plays together early game, this is what like T1's identity was. And even if the meta isn't about mid roam into bot, you still have these 3v2 options. You have these 3v2 dive options in the game that can happen. And if you're able to generate a lead from that, you can absolutely explode these games. I mean, we literally saw BLG play against T1, right? And BLG was able to execute a lot of these dives. They were playing those Lulu, like kha'zix dives, Lulu Wukong dives, whatever they were. They were able to dive the bot lane and get advantages. And that's what I want to see out of T1, because I feel like that was always their strength. And right now, mechanically, people are playing pretty weird, and then they're just doing a lot of things that don't make sense when it comes to the areas of the map that they're trying to control vision on. Like, they're controlling vision in areas of the map that just don't matter, because like if you're on the back foot, controlling vision in the river when you're just going to lose the vision in like the next 30 seconds, it means nothing. So some weird things going on for T1, but I think that T1's always been a team that plays just massively better from ahead than behind. Like, some teams have multiple different layers to their gameplay, and they understand how to like play a game that they're losing and give themselves the best chance to win, how to stall out games, how to wait for ideal timings to take fights. But T1's never been that team, right? T1's been the team that they want to stomp you early, they want to beat you in lanes, and then generate like a 3k gold lead at 10 minutes, and then explode that into like a 10k gold lead at 20 and just run away with the game. And they're just not playing mechanically well enough in lanes and in these early situations to get those leads. So that's essentially my take on T1 right now. Yeah, I'm not huge on the idea that like this is so much on not playing with Faker. Even with Faker recently, they haven't been good at this, so I feel like they're just going through a slump as a team, and obviously the coach getting fired indicates some level of just like some issues that are going on in the team, I guess I would say. Anyways,